Welcome to the CompTIA A+ Prepcast presented by baremetalcyber.com. Asset and inventory management plays a central role in IT operations by keeping track of all physical and software resources across an organization. Whether managing laptops, mobile devices, licensed applications, or network equipment, maintaining visibility and control over these assets helps ensure compliance, improve support, and enable long-term planning. The A+ exam includes coverage of core asset tracking concepts, tools, and best practices. Technicians are expected to understand not just the purpose of asset management, but how it integrates with help desk systems, procurement, and lifecycle planning. Hardware asset management refers to the tracking and administration of physical devices such as desktops, laptops, servers, printers, and company-issued smartphones or tablets. For each device, key details are recorded, including the make and model, serial number, asset tag, current location, and assigned user. This information is used for a variety of operational needs, including warranty service, lifecycle management, and support tickets. Accurate records allow technicians to determine when a device was purchased, who it is assigned to, and whether it is due for replacement or upgrade. Software asset tracking involves monitoring which applications are installed across the organization, how they are used, and whether license usage complies with vendor agreements. This helps avoid underpurchasing that can lead to user disruption, as well as overpurchasing that wastes budget. License tracking ensures that software installations are legal and that renewals occur on time. Asset tracking platforms may include built-in software discovery functions, or they may integrate with separate software metering tools to monitor usage patterns. Every asset has a life cycle, and understanding these stages is important for both budgeting and compliance. The life cycle typically includes procurement, deployment, maintenance, and retirement. During procurement, devices are acquired and recorded in the asset management system. Deployment assigns them to users or departments. Maintenance covers support incidents and warranty claims, while retirement includes secure disposal or recycling. At each stage, updates to records are necessary to maintain accuracy. Planning around these life cycle stages helps organizations forecast hardware needs and avoid surprises. Tagging and labeling assets is a key step in physical inventory management. Most organizations apply a barcode label or RFID tag to each device, which serves as a unique identifier. This simplifies physical audits, helps prevent theft, and makes it easier to locate assets in large environments. The tag value must match the entry in the asset database to ensure that inventory records are correct. Tags are especially useful when devices are shared between departments or move frequently across locations. A centralized asset database stores all asset details, including purchase dates, serial numbers, physical locations, warranty status, and assigned users. It becomes the system of record for all devices and software in use. A well-maintained database allows organizations to generate reports, support budget planning, and associate assets with service tickets. Many help desk platforms include asset tracking modules or integrate with third-party asset management systems to ensure consistency across support workflows. Asset discovery tools offer an automated way to identify connected devices across a network. These tools scan the network to detect hardware by IP address or MAC address and often capture system specifications, installed software, and user sessions. This capability reduces the need for manual data entry and is especially valuable in large or frequently changing environments. Regular scanning ensures that new assets are added to inventory quickly and that unauthorized devices are flagged for review. A simple example illustrates the value of asset tracking. A user reports a broken keyboard. The technician checks the ticket and sees the linked asset tag, which leads to the user's workstation record. From there, the technician verifies the warranty status and initiates a replacement order. The asset system is updated to reflect the change, and the user receives a functioning device with minimal disruption. This type of streamlined process depends on accurate asset records and system integration. When asset tracking is neglected, organizations face several risks. Unmanaged devices may become lost, stolen, or used without authorization. Software licenses may expire unnoticed, or devices may continue operating beyond their support period. These conditions can lead to compliance violations, security vulnerabilities, or budgetary waste. Accurate asset records help avoid these problems and are essential to maintaining a secure and well-governed IT environment. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Role-based asset assignment is a method of distributing hardware and software based on an employee's department, job function, or seniority. For example, a graphic designer may receive a high-performance workstation, while a front desk employee may only require a basic desktop. This strategy supports hardware standardization, ensures appropriate access controls, and simplifies replacement planning. When an employee changes roles or leaves the organization, assigned assets can be reallocated more efficiently. The exam emphasizes how structured assignment improves asset visibility and operational consistency. Asset audits and reconciliation are periodic processes that confirm asset records match the actual physical inventory. These audits involve physically checking devices, scanning asset tags, and comparing that data against what is recorded in the asset database. Discrepancies such as missing items, incorrect locations, or outdated records must be investigated and resolved. Audits help prevent fraud, improve data accuracy, and identify assets that may need replacement. Organizations may conduct these audits annually or more frequently, depending on the sensitivity of their operations. Mobile and remote asset tracking has become increasingly important with the rise of hybrid and remote work. Laptops, smartphones, and tablets often leave the building, and traditional inventory methods may not be sufficient. Mobile device management, or MDM tools, allow organizations to track these devices, verify their location, and monitor usage. In cases where a device is lost or stolen, administrators can remotely lock or wipe the device to protect data. For the exam, it is important to understand how MDM complements asset tracking for portable devices. Software metering is a feature that tracks how often specific applications are used. This helps organizations identify unused software licenses, reduce unnecessary purchases, and ensure that high-demand software is sufficiently provisioned. If an expensive application is installed on 50 machines but only used on 10, the organization can reallocate licenses or adjust purchasing strategies. Software metering also helps detect overuse that may violate licensing agreements. Understanding this practice supports efficient resource management and compliance on the exam. Integration with procurement systems automates much of the asset entry and tracking process. When a purchase order is submitted, asset details such as the vendor, model number, cost, and warranty information can be automatically imported into the asset management platform. This reduces manual input errors and ensures consistency between purchasing, finance, and IT departments. Procurement integration also allows organizations to track order statuses, reconcile invoices, and confirm that assets have been received and assigned. Retiring old equipment is a formal process that includes several important steps. First, the asset record must be updated with the retirement date and the reason for decommissioning. Second, the device's hard drive or storage media should be securely wiped or physically destroyed to prevent data recovery. Finally, the device should be recycled through an approved e-waste vendor, and any relevant information should be archived for future reference. Properly managing the retirement process ensures data security, compliance, and responsible disposal practices. Reporting and analytics tools within asset management platforms allow organizations to view asset data by department, location, device type, or status. This visibility helps identify aging equipment, budget for future purchases, and monitor overall asset health. Trends can be analyzed to determine failure rates or to highlight which departments may need upgrades. Strategic planning decisions benefit from accurate data, and the exam may include questions that touch on how analytics support IT forecasting and budgeting. Accurate documentation is the cornerstone of any effective asset management program. Without precise records, audits become unreliable, insurance claims are harder to support, and compliance becomes more difficult to demonstrate. Inaccurate or missing data can also lead to duplicate purchases, inefficient troubleshooting, or delays in replacement. Well-documented asset records reflect a well-organized IT department and help maintain operational credibility across the business. Integration with help desk systems adds significant value to asset management by connecting service tickets with specific devices. This linkage provides technicians with context such as the device's service history, warranty status, and previous issues. It also allows support teams to track repair frequency, device downtime, and resolution timelines. When problems arise, technicians can respond faster and with better insight into the asset's background. The exam may include scenarios where this integration helps speed up diagnosis and resolution. To summarize, asset management is a systematic approach to tracking devices and software throughout their entire lifecycle. This includes tagging, assigning, updating, auditing, and retiring each asset in a structured and secure way. Centralized databases and automation tools improve accuracy and reduce administrative burden. Whether managing physical equipment or software licenses, strong asset management practices ensure efficiency, support compliance, and are frequently tested in the Operational Procedures section of the A+ exam. Thank you for listening. Please visit baremetalcyber.com for more cybersecurity information, podcasts, books, and more.